Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is Star Trek. Come on, just get up there on camera. The Q Conflict, number 3. This is cover A, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this is cover A. Basically, for the covers, they're just like mixing up which ships are on the cover. It feels kind of like a lazy way to do variants. Over here, you got the full cast. Look how crazy this cast is. It's everybody you like from every Star Trek show. Probably some people you don't like, along with some superpowered entities like the Squire Trelane, Q, Aelborn, and the Metron. Which Metron? I don't know. They may all look like that. I'm not sure. Uh, so, they have like crazy cosmic mind powers. They have crazy cosmic mind powers. He has a crazy cosmic machine that gives him mind powers. He's got crazy I'm a Q power. So this forestalled the war between Q and these other three groups. All of your favorite Star Trek people have been like, yo, we'll be pawns in your game. And Trelane, this part of the book, or this part of the series, a lot of this is given over to chat. There's lots of chat. Lots and lots of chat. Lots of talking. And then Q turns management of the game over to the Squire of Gothos. And said Squire gets bored by the game. Because they're doing capture the flag. And there's no strategy, there's no tactics, there's no nothing. He's just bored to tears. Here's Cisco. We were promised no interference if we agreed to this farce. We were promised that by you, not me. Look at this face, man. Look at his face. I love the way the Squire looks in all 4 panels here. And then I like Kirk. That's subdued. Oh, no. The art in this book really shines anytime it focuses on a single person. This artist's style seems to rely on the colorist to do a lot of the detail work, and because of that, it's only when you get the focus on the individual person, when you're kind of close up, that you get something that's really good. Like you can tell, yeah, that's Cisco. Who's that? I think it's Chekhov. I don't know. I don't actually know if that's Chekhov. No, that can't be Chekhov. Chekhov's on a different crew. Chekhov's over here. He's on Janeway's crew. So that's Mr. Sulu? Like, that's kind of bad. You should be able to tell at a glance who a character is, especially if they're all wearing similar uniforms. You should be able to tell them apart by glancing at them. And I guess now looking at it, I should have noticed his skin tone or something, but that seems like that Sulu has different features than other. They should look different, is all I'm saying. When you zoom out and your characters become kind of indistinct scribbles, it's not always so good. Now, some of the other groups have the luxury that their characters are much more recognizable because there's only like one Ferengi that matters. Anyway, that's enough like harping on the difference of the art between this really stylized, wonderful rendering, this kind of zoomed out mush. If we go back to okay, I just said it was enough, and we're not done. As we go back to the beginning, can't tell who most of these people are supposed to be. Maybe that's okay because that's a real long shot. But even here, like people are losing features on their faces, and if it wasn't for the fact that they're all very distinct because of their uniforms or some physical feature, I have a lot more trouble understanding who they are. Anyway, Trelane's like, this is boring, and he throws the Doomsday Machine in. You remember that, right? The planet killer from, what was the name of that episode? That wasn't Operation Annihilate, was it? No, I think Operation Annihilate was the one with, like, the space blobs that inflict pain on people and drive them crazy. Anyway, I don't remember what the name of the episode was, but it's a great episode. And they deal with it, of course, and there are consequences and posturing and stuff like that that goes on with the superior beings afterwards, and it's great stuff. This book, I didn't even talk about the writing. The writing is just, the dialogue is wonderful. Uh, let's look up the name. Who did the writing, or not? The back of the book. Star Trek vs. Transformers. A crew of the Enterprise. Oh, and it's the cartoon crew. That could be fun. Sadly, I've basically sworn off buying IDW books, but otherwise that could be fun. Okay, I guess there aren't credits in this book. Or are they just in this fine print and I just didn't... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Did I open it up and look here and I just didn't see it? Or actually, I probably looked at the front page. That's what I did. Alright, well, Scott Tipton and David Tipton, I presume you're brothers. I may be wrong, but your writing is good. As far as the dialogue's concerned. The pacing feels kind of off because we spend so much time with divinities talking. Feels a little odd, but that's also nothing new for Star Trek. Like, whenever some uber powerful being shows up, we do spend a while listening to them talk. They will prattle on and on. Some more than others. I guess the Organians weren't really bad about that, but the Squire Gothos, bad about that. Metrons, they were more like, we're just going to kill you rather than we're going to prattle at you a whole lot. But Q, boy, Q prattles. The other superior level beings kind of comment on that sort of stuff, and they comment on Trelane being a kid. It's pretty good. The dialogue flows nicely from panel to panel. The page structures are generally pretty interesting. There's not a whole lot of really boring angles for things. It's well chosen for the most part, and I got no beef with the art, the panel layout, with the dialogue, even with the story pacing, really. It's a little on the slow side, but I'm kind of viewing this as, like, each of these issues is like one act out of, your, 5 segments between commercials. Like, each one of these is a piece of the story between a commercial break. And from that perspective, it's just about the right amount of content. Back from that perspective, it's maybe a little rushed even. Anyway, I'm really enjoying Star Trek Q Conflict. If you're into Star Trek and you like Q in any way, you're probably going to like this. I know one of my friends, he doesn't like Q stories at all, and I understand that. I absolutely understand that, but you're incorrect. Q is great. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.